first I'm going to take this. My kitty cat's laying up here, so we're just going to be appreciative that he's here with me. And all the sounds he makes, we're just going to deal with it. I love him and I want him by me all the time. Okay, what else? Look at this. Okay. Okay. Can you see everything? I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. This first charm, I'm gonna put on the J first. Let's lay this out. Maybe I should take all the charms off and kind of map them out a little bit, how I want them to lay. So that's definitely going to be in the middle. We're going to call this guy Bernie. It's a little weenie dog, a little dachshund. Do other people call them wiener dogs or weenie dogs? I've always called it a weenie dog. And Bernie, the dog, my mom's dog, was my grandparents' dog. My grandmother passed away about, this will be 6 years ago, and then my grandfather moved and is now in a new relationship, and my mom took him just to like make his life a little easier because he's retired and trying to just relax, and so I think it was a good decision. But my grandma used to have a little like song that she would sing for Bernie, and it would get him all riled up, and he's so old now, he's so funny. Oh my gosh, weenie dogs are like, they're so comical, they're such characters. Gosh, that's so cute. I can't even believe I found that. That's so cute. So I think, what do I have? I have 3 smalls and 2 bigs. So, and then I've got 2 golds, 3 golds, and 2 colors. So maybe a gold, a gold, a gold, and a color. Sorry, my AC is very loud, and I'm not turning it off. I'm not gonna sit in here and sweat for nobody. Okay, the next one, let's do, I need to replace this, but we can do that right before we put it on. I'm gonna take the jump ring off here a little bit, but let's just see where we want it first. I think I want this. Where do I want this? Oh, that's really cute, honestly. I hope she likes this. I don't know. It kind of seems like it could be her vibe. And like, there wasn't really any rhyme or reason to making the charm bracelet. Like, it's not something she's asked for before. I had the J charm, and I thought the pendant, and I thought it would be cute to just make something personal for her. I am a homemade gift giver at heart. It's my favorite. Like, I've dedicated Christmas to only homemade gifts for the rest of my life, so everybody's just kind of used to that at this point. So I think she'll love it. She likes anything I do, so I don't know. Okay. I think this maybe needs to go over here next to the weenie dog. And the last one, which donut should we do? I like that this is almost like a caramel look to it, like the maple flavor, but I don't like the little gems. That's not really her vibe. And she, she used to be obsessed with chocolate, so that might be what we do, or one of these. Which one should I do? I don't think sorry, that was really loud. I think I'm gonna do the chocolate. I think that tunes. Good miners. Okay. And I have to decide. I think ultimately I'm gonna have to put this one in one, two in the next, and the other two in the next. Or maybe just like all five right next to each other in each individual chain link. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put the J on first, and then we'll go from there. This is kind of my jewelry repair kit, I guess. I've had it for a very long time. Use a couple different pairs of pliers. It has some other charms in here, which is so funny. I used to make like hair jewelry with charms, and that was fun. Let's first replace the jump ring on the little opal crucifix. Because I'm not totally sure that these are gonna work. This is, I ordered some, I tried a few different ways to make the hair jewelry, and these earring backs, or these earrings were one method I tried. I didn't love it, but it came with a bunch of jump rings, so hopefully, I think these will work. I love tiny Ziploc bags. This one feels really nice. It's almost like liquid, but you know, they're solids. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, this is an odd style of earring. I don't know. It's just so bulky. So, I don't know. Not a fan. It was very convenient to put in my hair. I'll say that. More convenient than a lobster claw clasp. I never perfected the method, but that's okay. I get obsessed with like a hobby for 2 weeks and then I never touch it again, so a lot of different crafting supplies that don't get touched. You cannot come up on the table. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can make this work. So I know that my fingers are like way too big to try and open this by hand, so no, you cannot come up here. You have to stay down there. We'll see. These little ones that I have, the gold ones, might be just a little too thick. We'll see. If so, that's okay. I've got some bigger ones that are a little bit thinner. So. That always scares me every time we do that. It's a little thick, I'm not gonna lie. Like it just doesn't want to up in there. It's a little too thick. I bet if I could close it, but I'm scared to close it and then not be able to get it back open to put on the necklace. Let's find an alternative. I have multiple options for alternatives. I've got this chain, which I don't wear, and I thought about just taking one of these, but this might be a little thin and easily breakable. I have these, which I use as my nose rings. I put one in about every week, and they last me. These are It's kind of a mess in this bag, but that's just crafting for you. I have a spare bedroom that I intend to turn into a craft room, but it's just a matter of time and money and energy, I guess. Which are 3 things that I'm usually lacking, like every other human being. I don't think I want to do those. These are too big. And then I think these are good. I think this will be good. We'll see if I can get them on. Never know until you try, I guess. We'll put their body right there. Grab one of these on the end. Try to open it up. I've never made a charm anything before, now that I think about it. So this is the first time. So far, so good, I guess. Oh yeah, that fits well. I think we might stick with that. Line that up really well. It only fits lengthwise. Like, it's like too narrow of a turn for this to fit. It's so hard to see. I know it has to be. Yeah, it's like too narrow, so it's not gonna go down lengthwise. It's gonna stay. What do we call that? Hot dog or hamburger? I don't know. Okay. We need to one on the end, and this goes here. Yeah, it is kind of mismatched, isn't it? But that's okay. I don't mind that so much. Only dog might have to get a replacement too, because that looks. It might be okay. We'll see. We'll see. Chains away. I don't think we'll need them again. That gold also, now that I'm looking at it, actually, it's pretty brassy. I mean, I guess none of these really match perfectly. This and the chain match really well. This matches pretty well. This is pretty brassy. The donut is brassy, I'd say, but I think we're gonna say it's fine. She don't care, I promise you. She does not care. I'm gonna flip it backwards. Yeah, because if she puts it on, she's gonna put it on this way with the lobster claw in her right hand. So if it's looking at you, it needs to be on the left side. We're just gonna pray that a train does not go by, because I live about 40 feet from the train tracks, so I probably need to bust a little bit. Get this taken care of. Okay, let's think. I need to find the dead Santa on the shortest one. I think that's pretty good. Right there, let's put the J on in the middle. It's got kind of a weird clasp. It's like barely hooked over on the top here. Can you guys see that at all? I don't know if you can. I don't know how you're necessarily supposed to open that, but I'm just gonna do what feels right and go for it, I guess. I bet I could just like kind of pop this open a little bit. Oh my gosh, that was like way too easy. That's like kind of spooky, actually. Oh shoot, actually, I have to kind of keep tabs on that. Let's do this one. Let's slide it on here. And then I want to pin pinch this back closed. I want it to kind of curve right there. Let's see. How's that look? Still kind of looks like it could. There we go. Let's see what we think about it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, I think, like if it's not evenly distributed, it'll fall to one side and do this number, but when it's on, I imagine it'll sit like this really well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Can anybody see that? Yeah, okay, so as long as it doesn't fall to one side, we're doing good. I think that looks good. Okay. What next one should we put on? I'm gonna work from one side to the next, I do believe. Let's put on, I don't know if I should bunch them all together or keep them separate. I think let's put this one on. Let's see what we think. Let's see what happens. Now riddle me this. If I put both of these two charms on one chain link, will they stay in the orientation I put them one on the left, one on the right, or will they start to overlap each other? Oh no, okay, here we go. So here's the first dilemma. This one's kind of taco. I don't think I like that very much. I may have to reconfigure. I might do. It is a cute combo though. I love that combo of the little like man-made opal with the gold. I think that's such a nice combo. Makes good sounds too. Nice. That's always a bonus. Let's. Here we go. Let's spin in a cave and do what I didn't want to do before. I'm gonna use. Where are they? Use the larger jump rings. Gosh, am I really gonna do that? Jump rings are like the one thing I didn't get today because I didn't think I was gonna need them. That's definitely gonna be too big. Oh, these actually might be a little bit. Do these open or are these welded? I can never tell sometimes. Never sometimes. I can not tell if this is welded or. Oops. Gosh, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, this is welded. This is welded. Yes, it's welded. Let's think here. Is this one welded? I bet it is. Oh, it actually looks like it might open. Psych, it will not open. Okay. Try again. If you fail, try again. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so two problems with my plan here. These don't match, like at all. This is very shiny, and these are a little bit more dull and darker. But I mean, we're already in it this far, so. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna take one of these donut jump rings. Gosh, sometimes I question myself, and it's okay, you know. Can't be a genius every day. Take one of these donut jump rings. Borrow it, and I might do. I might put a little tiny jump ring on top of this jump ring, so that way the cross sits correctly. Because right now it's sitting sideways. I don't want that. Thank you, donuts, for your sacrifice. Did I have one of these out? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, let's take this off if we can get it off. Let's see. Let's not do that. Risk it for the biscuit, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put the jump ring from the donut on. If I can not fat finger this situation a little bit too much. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I guessed it. I'm also gonna take this other jump ring, this little tiny one, maybe, and feed it through. Thank you. Not the most agile with my fine motor skills, but hey, we're doing good. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? I think for the situation, so this way it'll sit better. It's not too big of a jump ring, but the two jump rings together is a little funky, but that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna open this little one and put it on the chain. Oh my gosh, those are heavy duty. Those little thick ones are no joke. Okay, I'll put this on this side. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Close that up. Get it nice and flush. Okay. What do we think here? Oh, that's much better. I don't even think it looks that bad with the two jump rings. You can't even hardly tell. I think it looks really cute. I love that combo, honestly, just that by itself. So I'm thinking I think I put Wiener Dog also on this one, Bernie, and then the other two on this other side in this one. And then they're kind of falling together because, you know, different, everybody has a different preference on their charms and how they lay. Some people want every other space, so there's like a big gap between their charms. Some people want them all clustered together. I want them clustered, but not like falling on top of each other necessarily. I think they still kind of will be, but not as much as they could be. If I stack them all in the same link, they would really be on top of each other. I think the Wiener Dog, the dachshund is going to sit correctly, so that's cool. Just like how it's coming. Oh, that was, this one's teeny tiny. Little tiny bee. Let's see where it is. There we go. Gosh, that is so tiny. I'm wondering even if this is gonna fit on the necklace now that I think about it. So this one does kind of have to be oriented in a specific way. So let me think this through here. Okay. We'll see. I'll hold it up and see if it's correct or not. God, my arms have not relaxed once this entire process. They are on fire. Well worth it though. It's such delicate work, honestly. Like, I'm doing, I mean, ASMR. I really have to be delicate with it, so. On average, I'm a very loud person, so this is new for me. Okay, let's see, how do I like that? I feel like Bernie's just kind of taken over the whole situation. I like it, but I don't know. See, just kind of like the cross is just kind of falling back there. I'm wondering if Bernie needs to be up here. Yeah, let's try it. After all that. It's okay. It's all trial and error. Pretty much everything I do is trial and error because I never do the same craft twice, so prefer it that way. I always have big dreams of like, like starting a craft and keeping up with it and continuously doing it and making like a business out of it, but I should know better than to expect that of myself. I just do not have, it's not even the attention span that I'm lacking. Like, I can sit down and do something, but like, I just want to try new things all the time. I just always want to try new things, and I'm okay with that now. You know, it used to make me upset with myself that I couldn't just do one thing, sit down and just do the same thing over and over again. But that's just not me, dude. That's just not me. And I think a lot of people are the same way. I think, you know, of course some people say it's like ADHD or whatever, and I mean, it's possible for myself, but I don't know. I think it's just who we are as people. As an artist, like, and I think there's different kinds of artists in the aspect that some people like to do the same thing over and over again and like evolve their style, and then there's artists similar to me who want to try something different every time. How do I feel about that? I don't know, I feel like he's in the back and he's not supposed to be back. Okay, actually no, it's fine. Okay. Can you see everything? I think it's really cute. That looks better. It's stacked way better. I'm worried about this other big charm kind of taking over, because in some of these two smaller charms next to each other are kind of a lot. But I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. Like, it's kind of the point. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna do the donut next. I think she'll think this is so cute and funny. I really do think so. Should we swap out? What did I get? What's one? I think it's the same. All of these charms are from the same brand, except for obviously the J that I found on the ground. So, is that true? Yeah, these are all Charm Me brand. Charm Me from Hobby Lobby. Oh my gosh. I also got today, like I said, we're going to be doing one of those beaded plants that everybody's obsessed with on TikTok, including myself. And so we'll be doing that. I got so many beads. I think I'm going to make a video going through all the beads after this, just kind of looking at them, because I went a little berserk, but oh my gosh, I love beads so much. It's ridiculous how much I like beads. I feel like the other thing to take into account is each one of these chain links faces a different direction. So, like, I feel like I should have put this on, instead of this back piece on this chain link, on the front piece. I'm gonna do that. Do I still feel that way about the dog too? No, I think it's okay. I think it's alright. But I am gonna fix the donut. Okay, it's really turning out really cute. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda want one for myself. So I talked about how I'm gonna be doing a tea party in the near future. I'm hosting, like, I'd say about 30 women at my house, which is insane because I live in a freaking 2-bedroom house, 1 bathroom. Is this the best chocolate donut I could have picked as well? I didn't really like examine to see if they all looked good, because I think this one actually has a little nick in it. Maybe not. Actually, they all look pretty similar. I am gonna swap out though. I'm gonna do this one instead. It looks a little better. Tea party. Where the heck was I going with that? Maybe I do have ADHD. Anyway. Oh, I'm doing a craft at the tea party. And the initial craft idea was doing a charm bar. I've seen, I gotta think about this. I gotta be quiet for a second and think about it. Okay, I want this here. It's easiest if you hold it up. I've just realized, oh Lord have mercy. I hope you can't see what I just had to do. It flew directly into my shirt. Oh gosh, golly. I'm not the most graceful person, if you haven't noticed. But dang it, I'm having a good time. Okay. Also, for the sake of ASMR, I try to make a good ambiance, but it's freaking dark in here. But I don't use the big light. The big light is cursed. If you know, you know. Lamps only. I have a lamp sitting next to us here for the vibes. The vibes are important to me, dude. Pardon me. Got allergies like it's nobody's business. Okay. I have to get it up close to my face. It's like sewing. It's like threading a needle. I mean, I can't breathe when I thread a needle. I have to just take a minute. That's the only thing I can think of. Fine dining and breathing, dude. If you're older than the age of 23, you'll get that reference. Fine dining and breathing. Okay, I think that's better, yeah. Let's check it. Oh gosh, yeah, it's turning out so cutesy. The little donut. I think she's gonna like that a lot. I hope this sits right. Quit acting up, dude. Once it's like laid on her chest, I think it'll be okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, the last one is the flower. A cosmos flower is something I don't think I've ever heard of, mind you. And it's supposed to be my mother's birth flower. My mother's birthstone is opal. And I think October has 2 different birthstones because opal can be so expensive. There's another stone and it's pink, but she definitely prefers opal. She loves it. I don't think she owns any genuine opal, and I do like have a goal to get her some someday. Some dainty little something that she'll wear every day. She's like me, she like wears the same 3 necklaces stacked every day. And it's just easy that way, you know. I have 2 necklaces. Well, I have 1 necklace that I definitely wear every day, and it's got my angel number 333 on it, and then I have another necklace that I got at the thrift store, and it's like a gilded, dang it, that one went on the back again. It's a gilded sand dollar, and it's really cute. It's a little Bernie one that's kind of struggling towards the back. Actually, when it's kind of not like super tight, it looks really good. I think it's good. Got that flower one on there. And if the flower one flips over, it's got that other sunburst situation on it. Oh my gosh, no, I think it's really cute.